night, the gang's on the air. Carlos, Tyler, Jay with a flair. Comedy, culture, news, and life's sweet spice. Serve it up hot, oh, it's always nice, nice. Laughter echoes through the digital street. Friends catching up, ain't that a treat? Jokes that rain, sharp as a knife. They dive deep, set your spirit alight. HollingsWorthless, yeah, tune in tight. Three pals jiving, everything feels right. From comedy to culture, every news bite they bring the light. On a Tuesday night. Hits the punchlines quick as a flash. Tyler's stories always crash. They drops wisdom like a silent storm. Together they create a show that's more. They talk about the life, the love, the strife. Turn mundane moments into pure delight. Each Tuesday just feels right. It's more than a show, it's a piece of life. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't be late. Culture served on a silver plate. News and views that resonate. Committed gold, you can hide your way. It's a weekly fix, don't be late.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless Program. I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth. As usual, we have today the dynamic duo, Dumb and Dumber, the two-man group, just the two of us. He took the D out of DEI. He's DE White. We call him the one-box check murderer. He's now very cancelable. The I'm not racist. Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith.
Good to be back, Jay. Good to be back.
You,
Yay.
we missed you. I'm glad you are back. And we got some topics, and I put some in there. I know you said you had some, but you didn't put them in the thing. What up, BS Jeffrey? You didn't put them in the thing, so I don't know how many topics you have. If we should start with yours or mine or whatever,
The office chair
The office chair? The fuck is that?
is the first one on the list.
Oh. What? I'm not showing it.
I got office chair, Seattle school shooting, news update from Photo Steve, a YouTube link. And then NASA wants to.
Oh,
what do you look?
shit. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at. Oh, this is the old one. This is there's a new one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go. Hit it off. I see the one you're looking at now. I'm with you.
We updated our keep list, and I'm not on it.
No, you are. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
but anyways, Who gives a fuck? I got it. I'm with you now, buddy.
Hell yeah.
What is the office chair?
I don't know. I didn't put that on the list. I didn't put any of this shit on the list.
Seattle school closing. Is that you?
None of this is me.
Okay. News updates from Photo Steve.
That might have been me, actually.
I don't know what the fuck that is. If you go into anyways, NASA wants. Are these your topics?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's
so
from BS Jeffrey.
Okay, go to just do it. Yeah, you're on this other one, HWP topics, and it's you and Carlos. Me, you, and Carlos. It's just us. The one that you were looking at has Phil and Sean.
Oh.
Anyways, whatever. What do you
Is the
got?
topic Easter? That's the only one that's on there?
No, it says management and reality shows.
I don't know. We'll have to figure this off here.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what do you got? Or do you want me to go?
You can go first. Mine's too spicy to start the podcast.
Okay. Well, I'm well, two things. So, and I don't know how much I can say one of them. One of them, I've been approached by a management group to be managed, which I'm
Wow.
pretty excited about. So, in my career, there's been different times that I've had managers, I've had agents, I've had commercial agents, etc. And it's funny, when I first moved to LA, my buddy Dave, shout out Dave Neal, who has a great podcast. But Dave, when I was new in LA, we were doing open mics, and he was like, "Oh, you want to talk to my agents, since you don't have one?" So I was like, "Sure." So I met with these two dudes, and they got me the Two Broke Girls thing that ended up getting cut, where I had to kiss the dude.
Right.
BS Jeffrey, you're funny. And then I filmed a pilot. Nobody got me this. I don't even remember how I got submitted for it, how it came about, but I did a pilot with Howie Mandel. It was and JD Witherspoon, who's a great dude, great comic. But it was like a kind of like what's that Rob show on MTV? What's his name? Rob Deirdrick.
God, I've never seen it, but it's the Tosh.0 ridiculous or something.
Yes, yeah, ridiculousness. It was kind of, from my understanding, it was like we watched some clips and then we'd comment on it and everything. And at the time, how I didn't have an agent, Howie Mandel, he was like, "Oh man, you're really funny." He kept saying that. So, being a comic, and I was like fucking with him. I was like, "Well, if you think you can follow this heat, you should take me out on the road." Just fucking around. And then eventually got to one point where he's like, "Do you have a manager?" I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, you should talk to his wife and another lady have a management company." So he's like, "You should meet with them." So I was like, "All right, I'm in." So I met with them, and they asked me like what I was wanting, what I'm looking for. This is all just like inside ball, just for people that aren't in.
Wait, how long ago was this Howie Mandel interaction?
This, I want to say, okay, probably it's 2025 now. I'd say about 7-8 years ago.
Oh, okay. So
What?
Just like, hey, my wife's gonna reach out to you, and then a decade later.
Oh no! She was there at his at this place that we think. What up, Natasha?
Hello.
So I met with Howie Mandel's wife and this other lady, and they were asking me, what are my goals and what I want to accomplish and this and that. And they did a hard press, and they were like, "Yeah, we're all for it," etc. And then I was with them for about 6 months, and you want to guess how many gigs I got and how many things I got submitted for?
0 gigs, 0 submissions.
And you are 100% correct. Dude, I literally did not get. After they were like, "Yeah, we're all for it. We want to represent you." I never heard from them again until like 6 or 7 months later. And I get an email from them that was like, hey, so it looks like this isn't working out. I'm like, yeah, it does seem like that.
You don't want to leave this open ended.
Yeah, and then like two weeks after that, they sent me an email that were like, hey, I know that we were saying we part ways or whatever, but you might be a good fit for this thing, and if you get it, then we would just honor the same. I was like, okay, cool. So they finally submitted me for something after they said they didn't want to, that we should part ways, and then I didn't get that. Oh, I also did have Aqua Talent. I was with Aqua Talent for a while, which was like a commercial agent, and that was because of John Reap. John Reap vouched for me and got me interviewed, and then they repped me and didn't get anything from that. Then I was with Rain for commercial agent, and I got a few commercials, and like I did an NBA commercial, I did a WD-40 commercial, some other stuff, but yeah, this and then I've been approached recently by a management company prior to the one that I'm talking with right now, and I'm intentionally being a little vague. Like, I don't want to, until it's a done deal, I don't want to say anything, obviously. But this other management company had approached me, and we actually we met, or we had a meeting. And so do you know how like management works, like as far as like what they do, what they get, and all that, Tyler?
Yeah, they promise you the world and then take 10% of everything that you do on your own.
Well, yeah, okay, so well, I mean, it could be 10% is kind of low. I mean,
Kind of
usually I've heard 15%, 20%. I've heard, dude, there's Sean was telling me a story about Carrot Top, where I guess his agent got him a gig or something or whatever, or was like working on something, and he wanted 50%. And Carrot Top was like, no, that's fucking crazy. And he goes, okay. He goes, that's cool. You can have 50% of this residency, or you can have 100% of nothing. And
so he took the 50%.
Yeah, that was the story relayed to me from Sean. I don't know Carrot Top and haven't verified that, but and there was somebody else that I'd heard that it was like 50%. But yeah, this first management company I spoke with since I've lived here in Vegas, I think they were 10% or 15%, but there were certain things that I was like a little uncomfortable with, because the big fear, but like, this is just transparency, that's the word. Yeah. So the level I'm at right now, or I guess not fame, but my social media presence, or like, I don't know what what I'm saying. I don't know the fucking word I'm trying to use. Basically not the pull I have, but the level I'm at, we'll just say that. I think my big fear with anything like this or with a management company is that you say, okay, I'm all for it, let's do it. And as the talent, your hope is like, they're going to get you all these gigs, that you didn't get before. And it's great. And then the fear is that they don't get you any new gigs, and you're just doing the same gigs you were doing before, but now you're giving 10, 15, 20% to a manager. But I'm really excited about this management company, and I've told them too, like, I watched this, there's a very rich businessman that was talking about, like, people always, they think, oh, if you work hard, then things will happen. And he said, it's not about working hard and then you get lucky. He goes, it's about, you got to be a risk taker and be willing to take those risks, and be willing to fail and then keep going and take additional risks. So this whole year, I didn't say this to anybody, but it just in my own head, I was like, well, I want to try and do some things differently, and that's one of the things I've told this management company is, like, I want to learn. I want to take their advice or take their input, and what do you think I should be doing? Is there things I should be doing differently? And I want to be like Jim Carrey and Yes Man, just be like, yes, let's do it. I'll trust you and go for there. Trust me, we can work hard at failure. Yeah, BS Jeffrey. But yeah, that's the I think the big concern of any comic or talent, when they're signing with a management company. But I'm pretty happy with this management company, and we're working out the finals on the agreement. And so maybe next episode I can announce that it's a done deal and who I'm repped by after that. But yeah, just a little transparency of what's going on with my life right now. And then there's another thing, but I can come back to it. Thanks, Natasha. That's also a development skill, so you're already winning. What's a development skill? The taking risks, or I appreciate the compliment, but I don't know what you mean. That's also a development skill, so you're already winning. My other thing, though, I can talk about after your thing. We can get to your stuff. Oh, risk taking is a development skill. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Natasha.
I just got, what was the two things I was going to talk about? Like the race war, and there's something else.
Of course.
Hey, this is just topics.
Oh,
Kanye's new song. Yeah. You didn't listen to it.
I know the title of it and have no desire to listen to it or anything. I watched there's some famous streamer or whatever that he had somebody else on, and he's Jewish, and he had this black dude on his show, and the black dude was like not singing it, but he was like humming that song, Kanye's new song.
Yeah.
And the Jewish dude goes, "Yo, what is that? What are you doing?" And he was legitimately and justifiably upset, and so the Jewish dude, walked off the podcast.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be humming that song around anybody.
Yeah.
It is catchy though. Like, he dropped a bop, bro. Like, it's Kanye. He's back, baby.
Oh no. Damn, make sure you
so
say no.
horrible.
That's right where I cut it. He's back, baby. Tune in to the next episode of Tyler's Getting Canceled.
Oh, dude, it's so unfortunate what he's singing about, because I loved Kanye, like pre-COVID.
Old Kanye. You like old Kanye?
Old Kanye was great, man. I loved a lot of his music, and then it was like he's dropping this new song, and it is catchy, but it's so fucking horrible. It's so horrible.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing it a lot because people are posting it like crazy.
I just, yeah, I do. It does suck though, because college or not, through the wire is one of my all-time favorite songs, and it's like,
yeah,
I can't do it anymore. I just, I know some people are like, oh, separate the art from the artist and this and that, and I'm good. I'm cool. I mean, whatever anybody, what they do for themselves, or what they value, or how they look at it, I won't judge them. That's your thing. But just me personally, I'm just like, I'm cool. It sucks because, like I said, I love the song Through the Wire. But
they're taking away his fine arts degree that he got. What's it when they give you an honorary degree?
Doctrine, or no, fuck, I can't remember. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I think it's like an honorary degree. So he didn't go to school there, but they're taking away his art degree, and people are like, maybe that's not a good idea.
What, taking away his art degree?
Yeah, that's like something they did to Hitler.
They did that to Hitler too?
Well, Hitler was trying to be an artist, but he was a failed artist. So I think, I don't know. That's like,
no. He was like a painter, right?
He was like a painter and like failed, and people
took his art degree.
Well, I think if they just gave him more of an artistic chance, then we would have a museum of dog paintings instead of a museum of shoes.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Yikes. Fuck. Yeah,
It's wild.
yeah. I
Hitler
mean,
was rejected from art school. There you go.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but there was somebody was posting because Kanye made a music video for this song,
Jesus Christ.
and he put out a listing for the type of actors he wanted. And he's like, I need black men, volunteers in great physical shape with a complexion as dark as Sean Diddy or darker, and then also must be highly willing to wear a swastika. Just like,
Jesus Christ.
it's
dude.
so wild that this is happening, because you know that there's going to be people that are like, God, I just need one more gig. I just need to pay
Dude.
for my shit.
So it's so crazy you say that, because I was just going to say, like, I mean, we see it in comedy. Like, how many times, like, dude, I remember when I up there in Seattle, I forget who, somebody had opened up a room, but the pay was shit. And like all the local headliners and everything were like, don't do the gig, because what it does is it sets a precedent. But everybody would follow up with, there's always going to be somebody that'll be like, fuck it, I'll do it, you know. And that's the same with the acting and shit. There'll be multiple people that'll go out for that. They'll be like, fuck it. And dude, I got around the Two Broke Girls thing, around that time, I got I used to tell the joke about it, where I was gonna play, I got a role playing the demon statue in hell.
Right.
And then they say, oh, we're gonna have you go shirtless, and I was like, I don't even fuck shirtless. Well, I don't know if you know. Do you know the rest of that story or what happened with that?
Oh no.
Okay, so I didn't have an agent at the time, so I was just submitting to things like casting things, and it was when I first moved to LA. And again, you're just like you said, you're just trying to survive in LA. You know, you're taking everything. So I saw this thing. It was like looking for people 6'6" and above, big, with this big or whatever. And so for a horror movie, that was pretty much like all it said. So I was like, submit. And they were like, come in. We did a makeup test, and they're like, cool, we're gonna have you play a demon statue in hell, whatever. And then I got an email that was like, hey, we're delaying the shoot, we're moving it out to a week or whatever, blah blah blah. Also, here's the updated script. And I started looking through the script, and I was like, oh, I'm not doing this, because there was like a scene of a nun like being raped in hell, and like really graphic. I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm out.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm good. So yeah,
you're just thinking that you could rape this nun with your shirt on.
Yeah, I reply, do I have to have the shirt off? That is so funny. hey, I'm cool with the raping the nun in hell, but I draw the line at shirt.
I already told you I'm not taking my fucking shirt off.
I have standards. That's so fucking stupid. That's so funny, dude. And then I don't mean to hijack. Keep going with your thing. We'll come back to it. The other thing.
I mean, that's basically it. Just the whole thing is ridiculous. But it's just the whole thing that there's no denying that this is a decent song, but it's just the messaging behind it is terrible. And it's just like, I don't know, it's wild.
Dude. I remember when I was living in Hawthorne, and Roger Lazola, it was me, Roger Lazola, and Kyle. And I submitted for, it was a reality show, and they were saying like they were looking for big dudes. So I submitted for, and pretty much that was it. It was just saying looking for big guys over a certain height and weight. So I submitted for it. I do a Zoom meeting with this dude, and he's like, yeah, so this reality show, it pits like big guys against average sized guys. And as he's telling me this, and it's like a competition. And I as he's talking to me, I'm like, wait, is this just like a, let's make fun of the fat guy, fat guys in this show? And he's like, no, it's like an empowering show, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and he's like, it's to show that big guys can do anything that average size guys can do. And I said to the but we can't. I was like, if you have like a rock climbing, we're just all going to be watching them. I'm like, we can't. but he kept trying to say like, no, it's an empowering, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, I'll keep listening. I set up a second Zoom meeting, and I remember it so vividly. I'm at the Improv in LA at like 4:00 because I had a show at like 6. So I have my laptop there, and the guy is talking to me like how we're talking, where this is what I see on camera is him at a desk. And behind him is a lady that's kind of like walking back and forth. And every once in a while she'll chime in, she'll lean down and chime in or whatever. So he's telling me again about the show, and he's like, okay, can you like talk smack to the skinny guys? Be like, hey, you skinny guys, I'm gonna blah, blah. So I was just like, okay. So I did a little bit of that. And then I said to him, because it was just giving a weird vibe. And again, I was like, okay, is this like make fun of the fat guys? He's, no, it's empowering, blah, 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 blah. As soon as he's finishing the sentence about how it's empowering, the lady behind him drops down into frame, and she says to me, she goes, okay, and now for the camera, can you lift your shirt up and do a truffle shuffle? And I just go, yeah, this isn't for me. I appreciate it, but I got my own brand I got to worry about. I'm good. So and I ended that. But like you were saying,
it's such a funny dynamic because it's so clearly he's like, I work with HR, and then she's like lead project, and she's like, just fucking say it. Just say it. Not into it.
Dude. And but like you said, the next man up. There's thousands in LA that will do anything. They don't give a fuck. And I can't do it. Like I would, there's certain things I would not do and will never do, like take my shirt off.
No, I get it.
Anyways, sorry.
BS Jeffrey's asking, what is a truffle shuffle?
Oh, here, let me show you. From Goonies. It was what was the dude's name in Goonies? The fat dude?
Oh man. What was his name? No, not Chunk.
Was it Chunk?
Was it Chunk?
Goonies. Let me see. Goonies Truffle.
Yeah, it was Chunk. Lawrence Cohen called Chunk.
Yeah, and it's basically you lift your shirt up and then you scrunch down your stomach and you fucking, that's it. That's a truffle shuffle. It's
humiliating. It's humiliating a fat person.
Yeah. Or
really
empowering, funny, according to this reality show.
Yeah, I don't think anybody was empowering Chunk when they're like, could you just do the truffle shuffle? It's really empowering for you to do this. Yeah, it's so funny. Have you seen, do you know who Nathan Fielder is?
He's the Nathan guy, for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
Love him, right? So he's doing another show on HBO right now called The Rehearsal.
Yes, I saw an episode of it.
Right. So this one's way different than Nathan For You, way more like meta on the whole this is a prank thing, because like the new season he's filming, it's all about plane crashes and how he's like come up with this theory about how these crashes are happening because the pilots aren't communicating with each other, and he's trying to present it to the FAA and like airports as he's filming a project to boost aviation safety.
Okay.
And they're like, how are you doing that? Because he said, like, we're trying to give it an honest attempt at, at aviation safety. And she's like, what do you mean by honest attempt? And he's like, well, it's got to be slightly entertaining because it is for HBO. And they're like, oh, okay. But it's like, it's 100% just a comedy where he's fucking with people.
Right.
And it like, now it's just basically the rehearsal is where they do the same event repeatedly to get somebody trained for a real life event. And it's so weird and bizarre.
I loved it. The one I saw, it was like, he had like a layout of a dude's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. It is very like Nathan For You was great, where he would come up with like problem solvings for like not real problems. That
episode blew my mind because the one with the apartments that you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Because they filmed the 5 apartments. They're all like, identical, and they're all multiple actors playing the guy that they're trying to help him get a date. And then they have multiple actors playing the women, and they're like, just do whatever's natural on this date, and we're just gonna film the entire thing. So like every actor couple is just, doing a date, and like 3 of them like end up just like becoming sexual. Like they're making out, taking shirts off, like just really going at it. And he's like,
Doing
he
truffle
invited the boyfriends of the female actresses to watch on set and then interviewed them about what they think about their partner doing this. And it's just you watching this guy watch his girlfriend make out with somebody for like fucking nothing. Dude. Like it's a bullshit project. The whole thing's bullshit. So
I didn't see those. I got to see that.
It's like the next episode. It's wild.
Shit.
So
Okay.
like these actresses and actors are just like making out with each other topless, and their boyfriend and girlfriend are just watching in the other room.
Jesus Christ.
And he's just like, "Are you okay with this?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's just acting." So then he's like, "Oh, you could separate yourself if it's acting. So maybe if we just pretend that we're acting during the flight, like that's how he's tying it back to the whole flight thing." But just the whole watching your partner make out with somebody on camera, I'm like, I could not do that. Could not.
I mean, like a peck, cool, but like make out, nah, I'm good. Yeah,
It's wild, dude.
It'd be tough. That would be tough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That's why I don't like dating anybody in the entertainment industry. I'm like, I want to date a normal person with a normal job that does normal shit. I'll be the one that's doing weird shit.
Yeah. We can't have 2 weirdos.
But I'm not even doing weird shit. I don't like acting, so I'm like,
yeah.
perfect.
Now, what was the hate crime thing you were talking about?
Oh man. So the internet's going crazy right now for these 2 stories that have happened that are basically showcasing the extremes of racism in our country towards white and black people.
Oh, I think I can guess both of them.
So the white, we'll start with the black one because that one started first. So what happened in this case?
Can I guess?
Was this? Yeah.
Is this where the white lady called the 5-year-old the N-word?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Take it from there. I wanted to guess.
That's the second story. This is the first story. So the first story is about a black kid in a high school in Texas stabbed a white kid and killed him. And the story was that the black kid was in the cheer section for the other school. They asked him to leave. He turned violent, stabbed the white kid. White kid died. And now it's all about race now. At least that's what like the lawyers are kind of making it out to be. None of the white family. The white family's like, we're not making this about race. It's just like, our kid's dead and your kid's responsible type of thing.
Okay.
So the black kid, his family started a GoFundMe for his trial and his lawyers. And that GoFundMe has raised over $500,000.
Jesus. Hey, Victoria, what up? Sorry.
But when you donate to a GoFundMe, you can write a little note.
Oh, no. Okay.
You want to guess what those notes are?
Not
They're
good.
pretty much like kill whitey, BLM, fuck white people, like finally got one, just like all these horrible things. So that's happening in Texas right now. And then on the other side of the country, I think this is up in like Minnesota. A white lady was at the playground with her toddler, and then a black kid stole a toy from him, and then she went off the deep end.
Hold on. How old? The kid was 5, right?
They're 5. These are toddlers.
Let's not say the kid stole a toy. He's just being a 5-year-old that he took a toy.
Right. He took a toy from another kid.
You don't want
but in that parent's mind, she stole that child's toy or whatever.
This criminal stole.
Whatever you want to say.
I know.
I'm just reporting the news.
I know. I got you.
So this little fucking thief.
God, I wish Carlos was here.
This kid, he stole from the white kid, and the white mom called him the N-word, and then started calling everybody at the park the N-word, just like because people started filming her, started canceling her. She's going off. She's just shooting from the hip, just incredibly racist. So the people that filmed her posted it and they're trying to cancel her. And then it came out kind of wild, but the guy that filmed her shouldn't even be at the park because he's a registered sex offender, but no big deal.
God, what?
A little side note in the story, so people don't really care about what he's saying. But she is claiming that she lost her livelihood. Her husband lost her livelihood. They got doxxed, and they're starting a GoFundMe to reset their lives. And they have also raised $500,000. And the comments are the exact opposite of the comments for the other one. And now it's just this race war on the internet to who can raise more money for racism. And it's just so shitty that this is how our country has like turned out to be. Like, we couldn't be raising money for people that were doing good things. Like, we can't do that.
Well,
we can't have a positive race war. Why do they got to be so negative?
Well, there's also another thing. Now, let me preface it by saying I don't know all the details, and I haven't looked into it. So this is a very 1,000-foot overview. But do you know about the black father that killed the white cop he killed a white cop because a cop had killed his black son?
Right.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay. Now, I don't know all the details. I know that the father did not kill the cop that killed his son. He just killed a cop.
That's right.
And
he, like, ran him over or something.
Yeah, and I don't I don't remember the son he'd done a crime, I believe. Actually, I should just look it up.
I mean, it's fair because that cop didn't mean to kill his son. He just wanted to kill a black guy.
Jesus
So-
Christ. Okay, here it is. I'm reading this. Rodney Hinton Jr. is accused of fatally striking a sheriff's deputy with his car after his son, Ryan Hinton, was shot and killed by police. Authorities allege the father acted intentionally and he was denied bond while awaiting trial on the murder charge. The situation unfolded after a disturbance in court, with the father reportedly grieving the loss of his son, who was 18 years old. I'm trying to see chaos at hearing that's in Ohio. I'm trying to find about what was the original thing. Natasha said 1 million plus for a race war when we could have used that money for slurred.
I know, we could have done a GoFundMe startup.
Right while the iron's hot, or or the whip is lashing, or whatever. Jesus Christ, Natasha. Oh man. Jesus. I'd just like to say here at the HollingsWorthless, I was just reading the comment. I did not say that. I was reading a comment from a beautiful black woman that has a sense of humor. I was just being an echo. I was just relaying. Jesus.
Wow, Jay, I can't believe you said that.
And speaking of which, Natasha, we have another slurred speech today. No, we don't. We were talking about doing it, but
I'll get one set up for next week.
Okay, all right.
They're all going to be AI from now forward. From moving forward, it's all going to be AI.
Dude. Yeah, it is. I mean, the world right now is insane anyways. We got a fucking president that's getting a $400 million jet. He's falling asleep. Like, all that everybody talked about is how crazy or loony and dementia fucking Biden, but dementia Don over here is falling asleep at fuck, dude. It's just, we're fucked.
It's a flying retirement home. I think that's a nice gift.
Slurred speech, the Kanye edition. Jesus.
Oh my god, dude! I'm gonna get a Kanye AI intro for that.
All right, I'll let you handle that. Now,
I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I'll figure it out, guys.
Okay. Oh, I have another topic. Do you have more on that, or?
Nah, that was it. Just
It is fucking, dude. It's so
wild.
I don't know.
race
I
war.
mean, like, you know, like my stocks finally went up since Kane, or not Kane, fucking Kane. Since Trump came into office. I meant to say, like,
Dude, I'm up hella with Bitcoin now.
I'm up. Coinbase fucking finally went up, and dude, I've been upside down literally since he came into office, and today's the first day that my shit finally is positive.
It's funny because I bought at the peak because I'm like, I can't miss out. I'm just gonna buy. It's gonna go up. So I bought at peak, but I didn't buy much
yeah,
because I'm like, I'm throwing in a couple bucks and we'll just see how this investment turns out. And then it just immediately shit the bed. And
yeah.
I bought like I think I bought like $10 of Tesla because I'm
Mm.
like, this is my own like keeping an eye on Elon is I'm going to put $10 down and I'm going to see how much money that motherfucker's making type of thing, you know? And now it's $4 what I have in Tesla. I own $4 of Tesla. Don't fucking paint a swastika on my Toyota, but I'm just saying, I'm keeping an eye on the government the only way I know how with $10. Okay.
Oh fuck.
But I bought $100 of Bitcoin and it was at 104, but then it dropped down to 75. So I ended up buying like a ton more. I just kept buying it every day. It would go down $5,000. I would buy another like $100 worth. And now it's back to 104. So I'm like up a couple $100, which is nice.
That's great. That's great.
So
I'm
like, well, that's cool.
Dude, it's like we should be getting money for the fucking anxiety I feel every day and just this cloud over us. But oops, sorry. Reality shows. I was gonna tell you about another thing. One actually I should, before I talk about it, I should oops, I'm cutting out. I should ask the person. I've been interviewed for a reality show that I'm not the main focus. I'm like, it'd be like if you were doing a reality show and I'm going to be on it as the friend of you is kind of along the vibe. I'll verify before I'll talk to, and on the next one I'll give more details if I can. But I was going to say the reality show shit again, like people, just like you were saying, people are signing up to do Kanye's video wearing fucking a swastika. There's
they don't actually wear them, by the way.
What do they fucking get it tattooed?
They're wearing like it's a bunch of black guys and they're wearing furs.
Okay.
It doesn't really fit
or what?
Yeah, it doesn't really fit the vibe of the song. It looks like a regular, like if you just took out the words, it would just look like a normal Kanye song.
Okay. Well, when we were roommates, me, Roger Lazola, and Kyle, fucking dude, he came home one day, Kyle did, and this just goes to that, like, I just want to be famous, or I just want to get famous. Doesn't matter how, or infamous, whatever. He came home and he's all excited. He's like, guys, got an opportunity for us to all be on a reality show. And we're like, okay, what's up? And we're all struggling at this point, new in LA. So the reality show, we all start off naked and we have nothing. And we have to go around to all of the apartments, our neighbors. We have to go to our neighbors and ask them for things like, hey, can I get from you a garbage bag so I can clothe myself? Hey, from you, can I get food? And all this. And immediately Roger and I are like, nah, I'm good. And he was so pissed, Kyle was, because it's like, what are you talking about? Dude, this could be a huge opportunity. And Roger and I both were like, I don't want to be known as the naked dude, like I don't want my career built on, oh, you were the fat naked dude on fucking Ask Your Neighbor or whatever.
I don't want people to cut clips of that next to my stand-up when I'm famous,
Dude, I was like, I don't want that to be how if I was to get famous, I don't want that to be how
Naked and Afraid ghetto version is what B.S. Jeffries is.
Jesus, yeah, dude, it was, we were in the ghetto.
Dude, what a nightmare. That is an actual literal nightmare for me, to just be naked and afraid.
I think if I was naked, everybody else would be afraid. Oh, dude, yeah. It's this weekend. Speaking of naked and being afraid, or people see me naked. I did a mic drop in San Diego, one nighter on Friday. I went down to celebrate the great Hillary Hudson's birthday, and we did a pub crawl. Angel went with me, and it was a great weekend. But what was dope is Bobby Kelly was in the main room. I was in the gold room, and he was in the main room the whole weekend. And I haven't seen Bobby for a while, and you know, he had the gastric sleeve surgery 3 years ago. I had it 2 years ago, and so it was cool. I took a picture of it of us, and I posted a picture of
Oh,
us
yeah.
way back at the parlor when we were both fat, and then now current, you know, where we've both lost so much weight. And it was just cool. It was great to see Bobby, and he was like, "Dude, you look great." He's like, I'm happy for you," and it was cool. So I was happy to
Hell
see
yeah.
Bobby. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's sick, man. It was a nice little before and after photo. It's great to see because we're gonna get like another special out of both of you.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Yes, Victoria, Robert Kelly, fucking Bobby Kelly, BK.
Dude, a lot of people always bring up Ralphie May when they talk about like weight and comedy, dude. And like I got to feature for his last year, and like fuck, man, it was so hard to like just see somebody struggle that much, because like our job does not require a lot. Like,
Yeah.
you know, be there at 7 and sit until you need to stand and talk for an hour. But man, that was like so much for that dude, you know.
Yeah.
Like he was always out of breath, he was always taking breaks. Like the walk back to the hotel took us so long because he was like, he paused every couple of minutes and like leaned on the counter or whatever. And I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Hard to see that. But
Yeah.
it's glad that, you know, it's nice to see your friends lose weight is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah. You remember what was his merch, Victoria? Or he had like a shit ton of merch, like different shirts. It was like a fucking swap meet after the show.
He had barbecue sauce, which was really fucking good, dude. His barbecue sauce was killer. For
a fat guy, he's gonna
food
know
products that I've gotten from comics, Ralphie's barbecue sauce is top notch, and then TJ Miller's peanut butter is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Dave, meet Dave, or Meet Dave is the name of his podcast, but it's spelled MEAT. Dave Williams has a like it's like a rub, or what do you call it?
Dry rub?
Spices. Like
dry rub.
But you can just put it on stuff, and it's good. It's really, really good. And he's a big barbecue dude. So
yeah.
check out it. He'll tour, like he was touring with Bert Kreischer, and they would fucking barbecue at different spots.
Dude, I love it. Like I love barbecue so much, and there are no barbecue spots in Seattle. Like this is a zero barbecue place.
No, there's
Dick's Barbecue, but I don't think that's very good.
Is that the one that has the man?
Maybe.
They have the sauce, the man, that's real hot as fuck. But there's one on Rainier in the Central District that they would fucking have their or am I thinking of Hawthorne? I might be thinking of Hawthorne. I am thinking of Hawthorne. But I also think there was one on Rainier in the Central District.
I mean,
Seattle.
if it's in Rainier, it might as well be on the moon.
What do you mean?
That's on the other side of Seattle, bro. I gotta cross 2 bridges to get there.
I mean, if you fucking want it, it's good.
I want barbecue. I just don't want to cross a bridge to get it.
Have them fucking Uber it to you, or Uber Eats it.
That'd be like $1 million. We passed all those fucking laws now, so like Uber Eats drivers get a minimum of $100 an hour now. So I'm just kidding. They get a minimum of 25.
Oh shit.
So when you buy food, it's a $20 fee.
Damn.
Dude, it like doesn't matter what you get, you are paying at least $10. And if it's not in your neighborhood, it's going to be like $20-$30.
Is that part of their like the minimum wage thing?
Everybody it's the Seattle fee. Like it goes Uber fee, then Seattle fee. Damn. So it's like all these fucking fees. And like if you wanted to get like just a regular fucking drink, here, I'll do it right now. Look at this. I'll order something on DoorDash. I'll just show you.
I just ordered some stuff from Walmart, some like food stuff, and it was I think a $10 delivery fee.
Right. All right. So let's say
$5.
Fast food. I'm just gonna pick burgers, and we'll go. Dick's Drive-In. Drive-In, cheapest fucking place to get a burger.
And great burgers.
So the price is $3 for a cheeseburger,
Oh boy.
$2.95 for fries. I'm at $6.20 for the total. And then
Wait. Let us guess. Everybody in the comments. Okay, so first, what's the order?
So my food is $6.20.
Okay, all right. That's all okay, so the food is so everybody put in the comments, what do you think the final amount is for delivery? And does it still allows you to tip, right?
This is 0 tip right now.
Okay, with no tip. What does everybody put in the comments what you think the final thing is, not counting even a tip? Okay, BS Jeffrey says 32, and it was $6 for the burger. I'm gonna go 33. Price is right. No, I'll okay, $6. I'm gonna
34
say
from Victoria.
I'm gonna be 9.
It's $17.65. So it's
Oh.
a $2 delivery fee plus $9.46
Okay.
Seattle fee, plus a service fee.
Jesus Christ.
So coming out of the gate, $17.65 for a $6 meal.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's
I mean,
why
$11.
I'll do Uber pickup, you know, like I'll order something on, if they don't have their own menu, then I'll order it and I'll just go pick it up.
Now, I wonder if that applies to Walmart, ordering through Walmart and they deliver, because Walmart,
Any delivery fee.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
All
just
right.
within the Seattle city limits because it's the Seattle delivery fee to make sure that drivers are still making money.
Yeah.
Because dude, it's wild. Because when I went to your place and there was like fucking no fee, I was like, hell yeah, brother. I'm like, I ordered everything. My toothpaste.
When I was in West Seattle?
No, when I visited you in Vegas.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm just gonna order every fucking meal. I'm gonna order my coffee. I'm gonna order my lunch. I'm gonna order my dinner. I don't give a fuck, dude. It was still cheaper for me to buy all 3 meals than to get 1 meal in Seattle. So
you gotta come back.
I know, dude. It's it's interesting though, because when I'm in Seattle, my delivery driver is just a guy trying to make it, but when I'm in Vegas, it's a whole fucking family. All living in their car, and the child brings it out over his head like, here's your order. Throws it at me.
What was that voice? What was that?
That's my child voice.
Oh, okay.
It's a white kid. It's your
order.
It wasn't a white kid.
Jesus. All right. On that note, before it gets worse, let's do our plugs. What do you got coming up, Tyler?
This weekend I'm at Tacoma Comedy Club on Saturday. Come by, come through. I'm gonna try and hop on. Huh?
A dope show?
Yeah, dope show. But I'm gonna try and hop on with my homeboy Hans Kim's in town, so I might be doing a guesty.
Is that the Six and Proctor or the other one?
Downtown.
That's the big one?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. Excuse me. Saturday, I will be in Bellflower, California at the Stand-Up Club with Shantae Wayans. Shantae has a show there called Shantae Wayans and Friends, and I'm her friend, and she's my friend, and I love her. But I'm going to go out to Bellflower, California just to do Shantae's show, and Carlos is coming with me because he hasn't seen Shantae for a while, and Shantae doesn't know that yet, but if she listens to this, which I'm sure she doesn't, she'll find out. Other than that, and then next week, Wednesday, I'm doing the Dirty Show in Ontario, California, at the Ontario Improv with the Smash
with the
Brothers.
twins.
Yeah.
Tell them I say hi.
I will do that. And that's it. And then I'll find out about what I can say on this reality show that I've been interviewing on. And until next week, thanks for tuning in. Love everybody. And bye.